Kaepernick. Very interesting here, as the NFL is arranging a workout for him. They are inviting all 32 teams to attend this workout in Atlanta on Saturday. I'm just getting word from my reps that the NFL League office reached out to them about a workout in Atlanta on Saturday. I've been in shape and ready for this for 3 years. Can't wait to see the head coaches and GMs on Saturday. Now, for those teams that can't attend, a video of the workout is going to be made available. Very interesting. And let's just take the politics out of this. From a football perspective, I don't think you can debate the fact that this guy is good enough to be at least a backup somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think this was a long time coming. He said himself that he's been training 5 days a week for the last 3 years, taking the politics out of it, which is very difficult in this situation because it's a very political situation. I think he has prepared as if he was going to get a contract or at least get a look. And now I feel like the time has finally come. And I'm a little, we can get into it, I'm a little skeptical still just because it doesn't all seem...
How disingenuous it might feel?
It's a little weird, right?
Yeah, well, let's see.
Like he was just told about it today.
We're week 12, week 11?
Yeah.
Right, week 11, okay, so odd time. All right, there. Saturday?
Yeah.
Odd day.
Also has to be this Saturday. They asked for next Saturday, and the league said, no, it has to be this Saturday. So teams only have 3 days to decide whether or not they're going to send someone. Why
aren't we doing this in July? Like right before training camps open when teams want to take a look. Why don't you do this in the spring? Like right when teams are starting to reset their rosters and whatnot. So it's just a bizarre time to do it. Now, what we're seeing in the league is that a lot of quarterback injuries, a ton of backups have played this season.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
You've had all these different backups that have stepped up, a lot of young quarterbacks that have stepped up and have played well, and some not so much here in New York. But what you don't understand, I don't know why now. Like, I don't get that. But the positive is he's getting a chance, he's getting a look, and the league is trying to do the right thing.
Listen, I played in the NBA for 10 years. If you're good enough to play professional sports, they will find you somewhere, somehow. So if he shows well enough in this workout, a team will pick him up if they can use him and if he can help a team win football games.
And hopefully
that is what it is all about at the highest level in professional sports. If you're good enough, they'll get you.
Eventually,
if you're not,
though,
they won't.
It's
been 3 years,
I would say the argument has been made that he's been good enough for a while and hasn't been getting the opportunities.
I mean, he's better than Luke Falk. I know that.
Right. So I think
I've never seen a basketball team, maybe it's different in football, that wouldn't give a guy that's good enough to help a team get wins the opportunity. Well, I just don't think
we're
right
leaving
now
politics out of it.
We'll see.
Politics made this
I
last
leave
3 years.
politics out of everything in my life.
Good.
I just go with is the guy good enough to help an NFL team win? If he is, then let's see him prove it.
All right, two teams that are not in the market for a backup quarterback. Seattle, Russell Wilson, incredible last night as the Seahawks
game that was.
knocked off the previously unbeaten 49ers, and Lamar Jackson for the Ravens.
Yeah.
A perfect rating just about against the Bengals on Sunday. And you look at the MVP race. I mean, right now, guys, what are we looking at here?
Lamar is changing the whole narrative about quarterback. I mean, obviously coming into the league, some people thought that he was going to come out of college. Well, he just should be whether he's a wide receiver or be some type of a wildcat type of player. And he's like, no, I can be a quarterback. The Ravens believed in him. Harbaugh believed in him. And he is changing the way people now are looking at that position because more and more you're seeing athletes like him who can throw the football, who can spin it, are players you can win with now.
Now, we had a period of time where we had a lot of mobile quarterbacks, Michelle, like RG3. There was a younger crop that played like Lamar Jackson, and it didn't really work out. Michael Vick was very mobile, obviously had off-the-field issues.
But he had a career, though. RG3 got beat up.
But there were a string of guys who were very mobile playing at that position.
But Lamar Jackson can do everything. Like, he's not just a runner. I think he even was quoted saying that, like, yeah, people just want to call me a running quarterback, and, like, I don't even like to run. Like, he prefers to throw the ball. So you're seeing this guy that is, like, a generational talent that is just bringing, the run game, but also able to, to just launch it. And with such accuracy and so much confidence, too. He's fun to watch. I feel like last year, Pat Mahomes was the guy that everyone was watching. And still, I mean, he deserves that. Super creative, doing a lot of things with the football. This year, it's Lamar. However, I think Russell Wilson is the MVP. He is your clutch player in the fourth quarter. He is the guy that you want to have the ball. And I think at 8-0, I read, against teams over 500 in the fourth quarter, he's defeating them.
They've both been really good. So whether it's Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson right now, we still have 6 weeks to go, each team, whatever it is.
Who's fantasy gold? Who's fantasy gold?
I have Lamar Jackson on my team.
Of course, I knew it.
You know it.
It's a good pick.
Carrying me to a 9-1 record right now. I love it. It's all about the fantasy, Pidto, right?
If you only knew what Wally did away from watching Knicks and everything else. Pete Alonso of the Mets, Rookie of the Year. One guy did not give him the unanimous vote.
Who cares?
It's interesting. Andrew Baggerly writes for The Athletic, covers the Giants for them. He liked Mike Soroka, the rookie of Atlanta. His point was that it is much more difficult to prevent home runs in this era than hit home runs. And Soroka didn't hardly give up any home runs as a rookie pitcher.
And his team made the playoffs,
right?
And Pete Alonso didn't.
53 home runs. I mean, come on, you gotta give him the full vote.
We're already giving this writer way too much airtime. This is all he wanted.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be the one writer that didn't vote for him. Look at these numbers. He's a runaway Rookie of the Year. It's obvious, and we're giving this writer airtime just because he didn't vote for him. That's all he wanted, and he's getting what he wants.
You're giving him more airtime.
No.
Let's talk about Pete
right.
Alonso and his impact on the Mets going forward.
His point is that in this era with the juice ball, that it is harder to prevent home runs than hit home runs.
Fair.
That was his argument.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. 53 home runs is remarkable.
It's remarkable
for a rookie.
So I have a question. If DeGrom gets the Cy Young, okay, and Alonso got the MVP, do Mets fans look at this season and think, all right, like we've got something to build upon, or are you guys so jaded at this point that if you didn't make the playoffs, it's
I think they're close.
toss?
I always think they have something to build upon. They kind of were competing for the wild card spot pretty late into the season, and now they have a lot of promise. When you have the Rookie of the Year and maybe the best pitcher in baseball, you know, that's something to really get excited about forward to next year.
He's a center fielder, maybe a third baseman.
Utility guy.
How about, can you have a catcher that pitchers want to throw to? Can we get that?
Pidto, can you catch?
They got a new manager now, too.
I don't know if I can catch.
Carlos Beltran in the house.
Yeah,
Look
I think
out.
that's going to be interesting.
Good guy.
Too.
Good guy.
Players
Yeah.
should be coaches.
All right.